Hi, I'm Natalia Malley. I'm here with FacePaintcom to share my story of how I became a face painter. I've always had a very big appreciation for art, and while I didn't major in art in college, I took a lot of art electives. Never painting though, and ended up finding myself teaching art to young children, mostly preschoolers, which was so much fun to help them explore their artistic creativity and fuel their love for art by showing them how much I loved it. I found myself one day at a children's birthday party, and there was a face painter there, and I was just mesmerized by the paintings that she was doing. I thought it was so cool and so up my alley. I just decided to take a plunge, and I went online and I got like a beginner's starting kit. What I started doing is, since I was an art teacher, at the end of like an art session, we would have a gallery, a show, where the children would show all their work, and we would put it all up on the walls. And I brought my face painting kit, and I would practice on them. I loved how they would just transform into a cheetah or a butterfly or whatever it is that I painted their face like. It was very rewarding. And then eventually I made myself some business cards, and I gave them out to all the parents at the end of my session. And then they started calling me for birthday parties. And one day, this was about 5 years ago, my friend, whose son's birthday it was, she hired another face painter, and this other face painter, her name's Kate, she was really good. And I was just in awe. So I watched her, I introduced myself. We ended up exchanging cards. Just a couple weeks later, I got a call from a client who had a big party and needed a couple of painters. And so I called her and I asked her if she would join me, and she came. She was amazing, and I was not. And so all of the kids' parents were having their children line up on her line instead of mine because she was so much better. And at first I went home just devastated. And after a couple days, I thought to myself, you know what? I really love doing this, and I really want to do better. And so I called Kate and I said, Kate, I really want to learn. Do you think you could teach me? And she said, sure, come on over to my house. And she invited me to her home, and she took the time to teach me a lot. And I will forever be grateful to her, my beautiful friend, Kate. I was on this face painting forum, and I came across someone's post that said, I want to do a challenge to paint every day for a whole month, just for practice. And I said, that's just what I need to do. So I signed up immediately. I was actually the first person to sign up for this. And it ended up becoming a group called Inspiration to Paint, which has just taken off, and it's huge, and there's people all around the world that are doing this challenge day after day. It's been in existence for, I think, almost 2 years. I joined this group and I painted every day for a whole month, and it was so much fun, and it was so nice to be surrounded by other artists who would comment on your work and help lift your spirits up and your confidence up. It made such a big difference to me to hear that feedback from people. And so I ended up signing up for the next month, and the next month, and the next month, and before you know it, I had painted for 191 days straight, every single day, almost 7 months. And it was such an awesome growing experience. I learned so much about myself. And obviously with practice, you see progress. And I really saw tremendous amounts of progress in that time. For the first time ever, took the time to paint myself, and to paint on a board or on my arm. And there weren't a line of kids waiting to be painted, so I didn't have to hurry. And that made me realize that I can do a lot more given the time to try to work on my craft. And I feel like my life has changed since then. I'm a new person, and I found my purpose in life. It's just amazing. It's been so incredibly inspiring, and I'm so grateful for that community and for everyone that got me to that point. So here I am, trying to make a living as a face painter. My business is doing really well. I'm just excited for the future and to see where this all takes me. I'm loving the journey, and I'm so grateful to be able to do something that I love so much. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and share. We'll see you next time.